my name is Shirley Luu. Welcome to Focus in Finance. I'm Shirley Luu, your host for the day. As you know, the last episode, I had a wonderful friend of mine. Her name is Shirley Luu, and she was able to join me on the show, and we talked a little bit about her history, a little bit about her journey, as an independent woman owning a business in Washington, D.C. Now, I'm excited because the last time I mentioned that Shirley Luu, she owns DC Spa Logic, and this was one of those incredible facility where you can come in and get pampered all day long. And I'll recap a little bit. Journey to the West is one of her biography that Shirley Luu wrote. And it's an incredible journey from Vietnam to here and how she became entrepreneurship. But at the same time, through this journey, not just in Vietnam, but in the United States, she also faced the obstacle with her partner. Welcome on the call.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on your show again.
Good. Yeah. So I have her back on the show today because I think there are three important elements in life that I want to talk about today with Kathy. The very first thing is that, if you're here in the United States, or whether you're around the world or anywhere, finances is a very, very critical part, a piece of your life that you need to have from a personal standpoint. Second of all, I want to talk to Kathy a little bit about entrepreneurship. What is it like being entrepreneurship, owning your business? Besides just money that you have to come up with, there are other issues, right? Even with staffing and those kind of things that you have to face with. That's very, very critical. And the third component is that, being a part of this, there's also, besides just business you worry about, besides personal you worry about, then you've got your family matters that you have to worry about, even when it comes to personal finance, So why don't we do this? Let's, Kathy, from an entrepreneurship standpoint, from a business owner, what are some obstacles that you face when you do businesses out there?
It's the payrolls.
Payroll, yeah.
Payrolls and also a lot of overhead.
Yeah.
And the rent. That's the three biggest thing.
Yeah. Because I know you opened a second salon. And doesn't that take some time for it to ramp up and get business and customer?
It does. It's always take at least first 2 years loss.
Did you hear that guy? She said it took her first 2 year loss,
At least, yes.
At least. And I remember, I can feel her pain on that because when my husband had passed away, we had opened a business. And the first 2 years, everything we had went into the business. We liquidate the saving, we liquidate everything.
Everything, yes.
Yeah.
I liquidate
and you had to pay the employee, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they're
without employee, we don't have the business.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to give them a guarantee.
Of course, yes.
Whether you have customer coming in or not.
Or not, yes.
And then you get all those, what are those little advertisement that you see, value pack? The kind that you see that pass in the mail?
Yes.
You do a lot of that too, huh?
We do flyers, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So with new technologies nowadays, besides, paper, are you doing like Instagram or, Facebook?
Yeah. Social media, but for me it's more word of mouth.
Yeah. I totally agree. Word of mouth. Okay.
Yes, word of mouth. And I'm very lucky. I've been in this business. I not just only own my business, but I've been working in DuPont Circle area since 1998. And I built a great relationship with my clients. And I love what I do. I care for people. I always told people, just love what you do. Give all your best, the best you can. Money will come after.
Did you guys know that 90% of the business failed in the first 2 years doing business? Think about it. You put your whole life saving there and 90%. So out of every 10, only 10% survive.
Yeah.
That's
why
great.
I say successful is not happen overnight. It take a lot of work and determination and hard work.
Wow.
I'm there.
So you get
I work 7 days a week, even though it's my day off. So I have to do payrolls. I have to go to buy supplies. I do a lot of other stuff on the side jobs. So
I know, guys, so don't be jealous out there when people become successful living the life that's dream because they work hard for it, But you know what? You're in America. It's a land of opportunity. And I think Kathy's example of great where she's taking the land of opportunity to the next level. Wow, for business. So from a personal business standpoint, whether you work by yourself or you have a partner, in her particular case, you have to think about financial planning as well when you have a partner. What happened if one partner no longer is with you? Or what happened if one of your partner no longer do business with you? What happened if your one partner decided, well, we're going to go a separate way? How do you plan for that? I think succession and all those kind of planning is really, really important. And I think in Kathy's particular case, I think Kathy placed a lot of trust in her partner in handling from the matter of finance and all the other stuff, even in documents, and leaving faith to the business that, okay, if something happened to you, does the business go to me, or does it go to who, or does your family gonna go get it, or your best friend, or it doesn't matter. The fact is that when something happened, you guys knows that people is gonna look at your business. In your case, what happened there, Kathy?
I don't want to go through all the
Right.
detail. It's just don't. I just advise you don't make the same mistake I do. From in my case, like I say, the last episode, trust is blind for me. Make sure you do everything with paper, and make sure you always have your financial plan ahead for yourself and for your backup business in case if you need it. Always make sure that your name, everything is on the paper. And if it haven't been done, you have to get it done. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't make the same mistake I made.
Yeah. So review your financial matter no matter what on all contract and all those kind of pertinent things.
Reviews everything.
Absolutely. I know running a business is tough and all that, but having employees, whether they're W-2 or contract or any kind of these things, you have to have something that's attracted me enough to say, I want to work for you, right? So when it comes to employee benefit, or what are some of the things that you see in the business world that small business owner out there needs to consider and think about when it comes to employee, retention, keeping them, and make it an incentive. What are some of the things that you perceive employees should be offering? What are you doing uniquely for your employees?
We are just one store. We really small business owners. We don't have the benefits for the employee, but we do have like bonus if they're performing the end of the year. We did that before COVID, but after COVID, things have been changed. And then we're trying to rebuild the business. When the business starting rebuild came back, and then unfortunately my partner passed, and then everything went down 50%, and now I have to work on rebuilding. But my goal is like I want to build a benefit for the staff. Also want to advise them to think about their long-term care, invest in themselves, and also for everyone out there just trying to look into long-term investment, talk to your financial advisor, trying to do something for your saving, not just for yourself future, but also for your children.
Kathy, I've got some exciting news because I've got some very unique program very soon that I'm rolling out to small business owner. And this program, Small Business Owner, is really intended to very unique, and I'll talk more in another episode, but it's intended for small business owner that you can do $50 a month, $100 a month, tax deduction write-off, and or for those employees that you want to give more, $200 a month. It doesn't matter. So from a business owner standpoint, you give it to employee in an account, you pay for it, you get a tax deduction write-off,
Awesome.
And at the same time, you make a deal with them. If you stay with me 5 years, 10 years, whatever amount of years, I'll turn the whole thing over to you. And if it's very some of the most dynamic program that I'm going to be rolling out very soon. That I think is very, very. I know you're thinking about 401k. No, I'm not talking about 401k. I'm talking about something even way beyond that.
That's a brilliant idea. So I would love to learn more about it.
Yeah, because 401k, it's okay if she gives you $50 and something happened to you. What does your family get? $50 minus taxes. With this, $50. What if you had $100,000? Now, would your family like $50 or $100,000? But I'm going to tell you more of that on another episode. But those are the kind of things that I think is dynamically, sharing information with business owner. What if you guys like business owner like Kathy, you're trying to build up, and you said, I want to provide benefit, but I don't have the money or the funding. What if there are plans out there, Kathy, that today that we could create a benefit plan, you don't have to pay for it, that the employee can participate on their own, if they wanted to or not?
Yeah, I mean, $50 a month is nothing. They can save up their tips, it's just $2 a day.
Yeah, I know, or $100,
Yes.
And it's just time, money, and importance of it. And I don't think people know out there. I think business owner always think, gosh, I have to put a lot of money out there, and that's why I don't have it. That's the first connotation. And when people think, there's got to be a lot of money out there in order for me to invest, to make it worthwhile. No, you don't. I mean, I told the other story the other day where I'm teaching people probably $200-300, and if you put in the right thing, you could have the growth with it.
Yeah.
Anything?
Thank you for
add?
sharing that idea.
Yeah. Anything you want to add about your business? Maybe your location and information to contact you.
Yes. So just check us out, Spa Logic DC. Locating in DuPont Circle, 1721 Connecticut Avenue, Washington, D.C. Our telephone number is 703-362-1977. And my second store called Lulu Spa and Grooming Lounge is 1706 Connecticut Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C.
Great, guys. I'm glad you joined us in today because I think, as time passes, I will bring you more episodes of bringing more your special independent small business owner like these on the show so that they can share you unique things that they have. One thing, if you do call Kathy or reach out to her spa salon, mention that you saw us on Fox 5 Plus TV, and then she'll give you a 10% discount.
15% discount.
Oh, 15%. It went up, guys. So reach out. I tell you one thing. You are going to love her salon. So this is Shirley Luu. You can always find me on Google. Shirley Luu, Luu. My direct contact is 703-608-1203. And I love hearing from some of the viewers out there, you guys. It's wonderful. So until the next time when we meet on Focus on Finance, remember, we rise by uplifting others.